So I posted a video yesterday about Tesla's new website, which this is not. I can't get back to it for some reason on this computer, but another computer I can.
Sir, we got a problem.
They redesigned the Model S and the Model X website, but there's problems with it. And a web developer should have caught this. It works really well on Google Chrome, but not everyone uses Google Chrome. I know a lot of people do. I use Safari for most everything, but a lot of people do use Google Chrome, and it works great. It scales just fine. The problems I had in the video were the way the pictures scaled and how things didn't show up. I did a screen record on my other computer to show you, because I was able to go back and forth between the Model X and the Model S website on Google Chrome and Safari. And I'll show you the differences. It's pretty bad. This must be the same developer who did the Tesla trips. I couldn't use the Tesla trips on Safari because things wouldn't show up at the bottom. It wasn't scaling properly. I had to use it in Google Chrome. But the weird thing is, on the phone, the iPhone, it shows up just fine. It's almost like the website is set up for Safari mobile only. It doesn't scale well. You have to have it actual size. You can't be zoomed in, and that's where you get the problems. And I'll show you. Okay, this is on Safari. I was able to pull up the video, and I scrolled down to zoom in. You see zoom in? The picture gets big, the car gets bigger, but the words don't get bigger. And you keep zooming, and then the car goes off screen, and everything shifts to the side. Then you go to actual size, and everything's fine. You scroll down, everything seems to be fine in Safari. But as soon as you zoom in, everything goes away. Sorry, this is a slower computer, so it's a little shaky. But once you go back to actual size, everything's there again. Doesn't make sense to me why they would do this, why they wouldn't test it. And as you resize the page, look at what happens. It's just, some of it's cut off and then it drops to the bottom, which it should because that's on a mobile site like you would have on an iPad or something, but it does not scale properly. And again, this is in Safari. Now we're going to go to Chrome, and you see the picture centered, and you resize the page. This is at 100%. The picture scales properly. The words are there. The words are at the bottom. It looks fine. You go up to zoom in. The words get bigger. The picture doesn't. Again, all the words get bigger. That's what it's supposed to do. The picture gets smaller, but the words stay the same. You scroll, the scrolling is still touchy. And then, everything just scales properly in Google Chrome. So I closed out, and look at on the right side, or the left side, or the words. All the words are in white. Go to actual size, look how small they get, and it's right where the sun is, so you can't see anything. On the left side here, you can't see those. Those should have been black, or they should have been a different size. Like in the video, I said this should have been, there's months of work still on this, and I still stand behind that. There's months of work that needs to be done on this. Maybe not months, but there's time. You need to put time into this. This is my iPhone screen. You see how it scrolls easily. How everything is dynamic and adjusts. They should have been able to do this easily in Safari on the computer. But it doesn't do that. Like, you can click that and learn more, and you can see how it was supposed to work. It's just a big problem, I think, with this web developer. I would not use them again if I were you, Tesla. This was part of the video yesterday of how everything was covered up. All right, let's see if I can actually. You can kind of see there, I'm in Safari. I click Model X, and it takes a long time. Model S, hit Tesla. Let's go to Model S from there, and there, it pulls up the website, but then it goes away. Obviously there's issues. Model X, you saw it flash, it goes away. It just seems like you would test things. You would test Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer. If you're still using Internet Explorer, you're not interested in technology, so you wouldn't be interested in a Tesla. You should at least check those two things, Chrome and Safari. The scaling of it, it's just ridiculous how you can't scale it. This one scales. Let's go see how that scales. That's what it's supposed to do. That's Chrome. Let's go to Safari, that website. Oh, that scrolls and that works like it's supposed to. Let me zoom in. See how the words get bigger? But the picture stays the same. And they scroll. I think this is a big problem. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be addressed. And, this stuff shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen with a big company like this. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment below what you think about this. Are you having the same issues I'm having? Do you think it's ridiculous that a big company like this put out a website like this? Didn't test things? What does that say about the cars that they're putting out? Are they testing them properly, or are they rushing things out? Let me know what you think. Big problem. You guys need to fix it.